Hello. In this video, we will discuss Svadhyaya. Svadhyaya is the fourth of the niyamas, and it refers to self-reflection or self-study. And the first aspect of this niyama is about understanding our strengths and leaning into them, and also understanding our shortcomings and figuring out how to work to correct them. Now, this sort of self-reflection doesn't just happen. It takes effort. You have to make time for it. It happens on your mat. It happens when you intentionally reflect upon things. In my practice, once I get into the rhythm of the asana practice or the focus of the pranayama, or even intentional considerations during meditation, once the mind is clear, once the mind is relaxed, once the mind is focused, I tend to have these like aha moments. They just pop into my head. And I'll have moments of clarity about what I'm supposed to do, what my next steps are, how I should shape my practice, things that I should do in my business, things that I need to be doing in my relationships. Ideas or concepts that were before elusive to me tend to just appear in these moments when I'm going through the practices that still the mind. But then also, it's not enough for you to have these moments of clarity, these aha moments, but you also have to practice trusting yourself. Practice trusting your intuitions and learn to follow through on these revelations. Within this self-study, within the ability to have clarity about your path, to find the audacity to follow through on these intuitions, involves overcoming deficiencies that we probably have. I'm talking about limiting beliefs, feelings of inadequacy, overall general disharmony. So we should contemplate if these beliefs are genuine. Are they genuinely our own, or are they a result of our programming, a result of our families, our upbringing, our peer groups? Are they a result of cultural pressures? So one thing I want you to reflect on, one thing that we should reflect on, is whether these limiting beliefs are from us or if they have been imposed on us by our environment at some point in time in our lives. And also part of the self-reflection entails figuring out what you need to do to overcome any of these deficiencies or self-limiting beliefs that are preventing you from following through on your intuitions. What do you need to do to overcome them? Do you need to talk to somebody? Do you need some guidance? Do you need to forgive someone? Do you need to practice, focus, contemplate? What do you need to do about your current situations? What do you need to do? And that technically leads us into the other aspect of Svadhyaya that I wanted to discuss. And it is these feelings that we have, these worries, these concerns, all of the things that hold us back. We have to understand, we have to know and realize that 99% of what bothers you is about you. And then 99% of what bothers others has nothing to do with you. So we go through our lives with all of these concerns. Oh, I don't want to look stupid. What are they going to think of me? I don't want to let this person down. I don't want to let that person down. And we have all of this stuff just turning around in our heads. And most people, everybody, has their own set of issues, their own set of problems. Everybody is going through their day just trying to make it through and deal with their own relationships, deal with their own ambitions, people aren't thinking about you. This is all internalized. All of these problems that you have are all within your realm of control to reject. So notice how you blame others for your problems or take responsibility for others' problems. Practice taking responsibility for yourself and let others take responsibility for themselves. There's so much that happens in the world that is simply out of our control. But what is within our control is how we react to the things that are out of our control. You can literally transform negative energy into positive energy if you're aware of it. You can consciously make a bad situation into a better situation. I'll give you a few examples. Road rage. We've all been we all have an experience with it at some point in time. Someone cuts you off on the highway. Someone's driving too slow in front of you. You are in a hurry. You have a yoga class to get to, and you feel a rage boiling up inside you. It's so easy to get right on the bumper of the person in front of you, or to wave a fist or something else at them. Instead, you can literally take a deep breath. Slow down time and change the outcome of your decision, of your reaction. You can choose to escalate arguments with friends, with partners, with coworkers, with bosses. You can take a step back. You can take a breath. You can avoid taking arguments into unnecessary directions. Typically, it's our own ego and pride that magnifies these things. And being aware of this, being aware of your energy and your power to affect everything around you through your reactions is the key to having less stress and anxiety in your life. And through these things, also have less guilt and less anger. This is all a matter of self-reflection, self-introspection, and the awareness of this rarely happens without practice. You have to take time on the mat through asana, through meditation, through pranayama, to clear the mind and allow yourself to sit with yourself, and through that experience to know yourself a little better. Svadhyaya.